Hey, it's Rubber Ducky here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 11 of the Axis campaign in Close Combat 4. Take a moment and support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. It's now 1600 on December 18th. We're back in Udenbreth for a counterattack with Führer Begleit Brigade fighting 7th Armored. We kind of got slapped around here, so let's see if we can fare a little bit better this time. Every unit is up for grabs right here, so if you'd like to join the rear and the defensive Udenbreth, go ahead and let me know in a comment down below. Otherwise, we have no named units. We got 3 tanks replenished, so hopefully this works out a little bit better. I am trying something a little bit bold here. We have the center of town, so I do have a leader, an LMG, and a Panzerschreck in the north 3-story building in the center of town. Then I have a heavy infantry and a rifle to their south. To the southeast of them, I have another LMG and another Panzerschreck. And then to their southwest, I've got another heavy infantry watching the west. All the way down in the southwest corner by the flag, I have a leader and a heavy infantry. And then all the way hidden up in the north, I have our flame half-track and our mortar half-track until we know where their armor is. I don't want to pull them out. And then all the way down in the south, I have all 3 of our tanks hiding in the woods. They have no line of sight anywhere, and we'll pull them out once we have an advantage tactically. I'm really hoping that this doesn't come back and bite me. I do have the infantry kind of unsupported in the center of town, but I also think it gives us a chance to get quick ambush shots and then roll the tanks in if we need to clean up. Okay, tanks everywhere. Panzerschreck hit this half-track. We'll crawl him to the east to get the Stuarts. Alright, half-track down. Hide. Can he hit? He can hit that one. Actually, he can hit this tank leader. Let's do that. The half-track is engaging us. We have good range with Panzerfausts. We're going to try and hit the tank. Alright, tank leader's damaged. We are drawing so much fire. Uh-oh. Stuart. We got to drop that. No line of sight. Priest is kind of shooting at us. See if we can do anything about this. Tank rolling up. Tank is destroyed. Drop some mortars on there. Heavy infantry is struggling to kill that tank. I think they may just be suppressed.
Keep your heads down.
But he is getting close, so there we go. And we got the Stuart to the east as well. Got our Panzerschreck crew hiding. Let's start moving the tanks to the west. We kind of know where they are, so we can try and avoid their line of sight and get behind them. Infantry crawling up on us. We got to open up on them. Panzerschreck. Let's see if we can get this tank leader destroyed. Medium tank rolling in from the north. LMG is just standing tall. We're down to 1 man. Tank destroyed. We are fully surrounded. It is mayhem. Let's get this half-track dropped. You know what? Let's save our Panzerschreck. He might come closer. Okay. Tank leader is destroyed. Another tank leader rolling up. There we go. Line of sight. Tank leader destroyed. Alright. Oh, okay. Total German victory. That was super quick. The battle ended because the Americans' force morale got too low and they were forced to retreat off the map. The Germans gained control of the map and the American battle group was forced to disband. The Germans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Americans. That was a wonderful defense. That's how that fight needs to go. So we killed 19, we wounded 12, we destroyed 6 tanks, and we destroyed 2 vehicles. They killed 5 of ours, wounded 4 more, and destroyed 1 vehicle. They must have mortared one of our half-tracks because I didn't see anything get hit, and I wasn't looking up there. We've now killed 480, we've wounded 462, destroyed 42 tanks, 25 vehicles, and 12 guns. They've killed 149 of ours, wounded an additional 152, destroyed 17 of our tanks, 7 vehicles, and a single gun. 1-1 has no kills. 1-2 was wiped out with no kills. 1-3 has a first class and second class Iron Cross, 2 tanks, 7 infantry kills. 1-4 Panzerschreck also has a first class and second class Iron Cross, 4 tanks, 6 infantry, 1 vehicle kill. 1-5 LMG has a single kill. 2-1 Leader has no kills. 2-2 Heavy Infantry has no kills. 2-3 has a second class Iron Cross, 1 tank, 3 infantry kills. 2-4 Panzerschreck has a single tank and a single infantry. 2-5 LMG has no kills. 3-1 Panzer Leader no kills. 3-2 Panzer Leader has 2.5 infantry kills. 3-3 Stug has 1 infantry kill. 3-4 Flame Half-Track has no kills. And 3-5 Mortar Half-Track has no kills. We did have 2 injuries in 3-4 Flame Half-Track, so I'm wondering if that was the vehicle that was destroyed. After that solid win, though, we got to carry it on and take it to the next fight. This one's going to be in Bastogne with Kampfgruppe von Poschinger. They're fighting 502nd Parachute Infantry, 101st Airborne Division. We were only able to secure about half of the map in the early fight, so I'm hoping that we can make a little bit more progress, maybe even sweep the map right now and move on. Von Poschinger does have a few new units. We have Grunberg 1-1 leading all of our tanks, and then we have Firestarter 3-2 as our Flame Half-Track, and Prodigy 3-4 as our Flamethrower Infantry. We hold kind of weird terrain in this map. So I have some infantry down in the center with a leader, flamethrower, heavy infantry, and they're all just kind of ready on defend for whatever comes because they are right on the edge of enemy territory. I also noticed that somehow I named 2-2 heavy infantry incorrect and they are listed as 2-2 leader. They are obviously not a leader. Up to their northeast, I have an LMG covering the intersection. And then to their northwest, I have a rifle squad that's just watching the graveyard. I have Firestarter and 3-1 leader half-tracks kind of hiding just to the east of them. They're kind of out of sight. They can't see anything. But if they have infantry to the north, I can roll out and pop them if I need to. I do have 2-5 LMG looking up there just in case they're up there. And then Grunberg 1-1 does have some northwest line of sight, but that's it. And then the rest of the tanks are pretty well hidden, except for 1-3 Panther, who is on the road to the very east at the flag, looking southwest. That was a fairly decent spot for me in the last fight, so I'm trying it again. But as we figure out where they are, we can move the tanks up. I just don't want them anywhere near the buildings until we know that the infantry has cleared a decent amount around them. I really wanted to hold the southwestmost flag that is deployable, and I gave up that idea because we don't have a ton of infantry and I didn't want to spread them out. And I figured holding the area where our infantry currently is was maybe a better option because then we have a buffer between us and the enemy and we can start advancing the tanks up to this part in the intersection. Okay, we have 2 infantry squads in the middle of town. And this is actually 2-2 heavy infantry, but we're going to let them open up. I wonder if... I don't know if we try and move the rifle team down here to get fire on them. I hate to peel these guys off, but let's put smoke out here. Nope, can't reach them. I hate to peel these guys off the east side, but we might have to. It looks like we have 4 squads pushing us right now, and really only 1 defending. So as long as we keep getting good kills like that, it's okay. I want to run Prodigy across the road. I just don't know if that's the move right this minute. So 2-3 can come down here, they can get in the fight, and 2-1 leader's just gonna have to hold the east. So we're gonna have them advance up to that 3-story. Keep going, guys. Okay. They're starting to get line of sight, so I feel like they're all kind of where we want them. Let's let these guys hit the medium infantry out in the open. We'll put more mortars on them. 2-1's doing all right. Come on.
Riley!
Let's get Prodigy across the street. All right, come on. Easy kill. Okay. Prodigy made it. Let's see if we can get them to torch these guys. Uh-oh. Defend. Okay. Apparently they can't see him with the flamethrower, but the infantry can see him from another room away. I'll take it, but weird. Okay. Let's move rifle up and clear these buildings. Nothing seems to be happening, but that's been focusing my attention all down here. So let's start sweeping the top and make sure that we have it under control. All right, infantry. Let's take 2-1 leader down here. And we need to try and kill these guys that are retreating. Good hit. We're going to move 2-3 down to the next building as well. We'll just kind of keep advancing with them. Nope, out of range. Mortars hit that little single story. All right, let's move 1-5. Well, maybe not. Let's give the infantry a second to set up. We'll get 2-5 on defend, and we'll make sure that we start sweeping those buildings before I just put the tank out there and don't watch it. I don't know why they're deciding to use their sidearms, but that is not the move. All right, torch it. Come on, Prodigy. All right, it's a barbecue. Go ahead and engage that guy. 2 kills. All right, they pulled back far enough into that building or something that Prodigy doesn't see him. So let's go ahead and move down here. Okay, maybe they're not there anymore. I don't know what happened. Maybe we start moving 2-3 down towards this flag in the south. And then we're now taking fire from some random team on the street. We're going to put some mortars on them. I think we're going to bring 3-1 down here. We've got a little bit of space. I think we can bring him down here safely. Why are we lagging? There we go. And we can start using that half track for some support. Fire on the east. Oh man, we're in it. All right, let's get our tank down here. And open up here. He can't actually see them. That's not good. Oh, there's more crawling. Uh-oh, 2-1's gonna have a bad day. No, you don't need to walk forward. Just lay down right there. Mortar, and let's get another tank. We'll bring 1-4 down as well. So we'll have him follow, and I think we'll actually have him set up here, and let's move 1-3 a little bit to the east. Okay, drive down to this intersection. I think it's pretty clear. We are down to a single man. You know what? Let's pull him back. Hopefully he survives, but if we're down to 1 man, let's not fight a whole squad or 2. All right, one thing we need to do is finish actually clearing this, because if we don't have to keep tending to the north, I can start moving some more units to the south. No line of sight with the tank. Alright, just watch the area. No. Okay. Decent amount of support for the infantry there. 2-1 has set up shop in the building that I asked him to leave, so I think what we'll do is we'll leave him there for a moment because there's that other infantry squad that's moving back to the west. Maybe 3-1 could come down here and hit him on their flank. Alright. We need, I don't know, maybe move across here and look for that team that was on the street. And 3-1 is going to have bad line of sight, but I can't get him a lot closer without putting him at risk. So he's just going to have to watch. He will prevent them from going north as well. Can we open up? Uh-oh, there's a lot of them. Same situation with the tanks. I can't really do anything with the tanks to get them to look down there. We can move up just a little bit. We'll just keep creeping our way forward. All right, I'm thinking this looks clear. Let's actually, hold on, let's make sure that's empty. Check these buildings, and we'll start venturing to the west. 2-3, you keep staying in the buildings, but move down here. We're going to go take that flag next. I don't know if they're like all in the northwest or something. There are a few squads down here, it looks like. Oh my gosh, this might be where 2-1 dies. Run! Maybe not. Tank's kind of doing some damage. Alright, he's losing line of sight. Back up just a little bit. Oh, wow. 2-1 is Johnny on the spot with that machine gun. Okay, perfect. And that was actually it. A major German victory. They did flee too early, so that's very disappointing, and I could have taken some chances and gone west to secure another flag. I'm a little bummed that I didn't, but I saw it developing very slowly. I didn't want to rush it, and I didn't expect them to just give in like that. So I guess we're going to be back for another fight. But the battle ended because the Americans' force morale got too low, and they were forced to lose some ground. Both sides still control some victory locations. The Germans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Americans. I think I might have to do kind of an all-out blitz to the west or to the south in the next fight and try and secure more of the map so that they don't have such a footing and the ability to say, you know, that the battle's not lost. Like if we're going to get them to surrender quick like that, I have to have the battle secure in hand before they do. And if there was nobody to the west, for example, we could have had more land secured before we killed so many of them. Let me know if you think that'll work. Let me know if it's just a lost cause and I'm going to have to deal with this no matter what. But I probably could have pushed a little bit harder. And then our details. It looks like we killed 18 and wounded 14. They killed 2 and wounded 3. So 5 casualties on our side, not too bad. I'm pretty happy with that. We're now sitting at 498 kills, 476 wounded. We've destroyed 42 tanks, 25 vehicles, and 12 guns. They've killed 151 of ours, wounded an additional 155. They've also managed to kill 17 tanks, 7 vehicles, and 1 gun. So it's not the end of the world. We're hanging in. It looks like Grunberg 1-1 has 2 infantry kills. 1-2 Panther has no kills. 1-3 Panther has 3 kills. 1-4 Panther has 6 infantry kills. 1-5 Panther has 6 infantry kills as well. 2-1 Leader has 6 infantry kills. 2-2 Heavy Infantry has 14 infantry kills. And 2-3 Infantry has 9 kills. 2-4 Rifle has 1 infantry kill. 2-5 LMG has 3 infantry kills. 3-1 leader has 2 infantry kills. Firestarter 3-2 has a first class Iron Cross and 11 infantry kills. 3-3 mortar has 5 infantry kills. Prodigy 3-4 has 1. I swear they have 2. 3-5 LMG has no kills. Let's wrap up December 18th. We have one more battle to go. It looks like our last fight is going to be in Martelange with Conf Group 901 fighting 110th Regimental Combat Team. I didn't do very well here, so we're going to have to try something different this time for the win. Conf Group 901 has Cheese 3-1, Panzerkalle 3-2, and Nullmeister 3-3. We had some major tank losses in the last fight, but these guys were replenished. Everybody else is up for grabs and unnamed. So we've got a little bit more terrain. I do have Cheese 3-1 up on the very north end on the road. He has high ground and some view of the hill due south of him. Then down in the south, I've got 2-1 leader supporting Panzerschreck, heavy infantry squads, and then across the field from them, I have 1-4 Panzerschreck also kind of watching the middle field to their east. Across the street to the west, I have 1-2 heavy infantry. Behind them, I have 2 LMGs that can see that open area as well as the road. Up north of them at the intersection, I have 3-4 HMG half-track. I'm not sure where we're going to need him, so he's just kind of hiding behind the buildings, but ready to spring into action. On the west end, I have 1-3 heavy infantry and 1-1 leader holding down that entire hillside, and once we know what's out there, we can maneuver them as needed. I do have Nullmeister 3-3 and 3-5 mortar half-track on the road to the very north. They're looking south. Nothing can really see them, but anybody that tries to cross that or is due south of them, they can probably do some work on. Panzerkalle 3-2 is actually in the same spot that I had them in the last fight, but only until we figure out where and how to use the tank. But I want it hidden so I don't have so much to tend to until we know where their AT guns are placed. I'm taking a chance with the tank, but we're going to try it. Okay, so we can see both of their guns, but their guns can't see us. Let's put mortars on this. They are already trying to move it into position. And our tank gets line of sight if they make it 4 or 5 more meters to the east. Let's open up on these guys. Uh-oh, more guys crawl up. And we're going to have to turn 1-5 so that they can see out that west side. Nothing with the Panzerschreck right now. All right, let's open up on these infantry crawling up on us. We got 2 LMGs and a heavy infantry squad. We should be able to wipe them fairly decent. Okay, there's another squad crawling out. No line of sight. Just let anybody engage. Okay, nice. We got that kill. Okay, even more. There's 4, maybe 5 infantry squads hiding in that ravine. This medium AT gun, I don't know where they think they're going, but they're having a bad day. Nullmeister is shooting at something. I'm guessing infantry in a building that we can't actually see. I don't know if we move Cheese up just a little bit. According to his terrain, he's a little bit low. Yep, there we go. Okay, we got a hit. So there's like a small hill in front of him, and he was kind of pointing uphill, so he's got better line of sight now. Come on. Okay, we got another hit. It hasn't turned, and it hasn't been destroyed. I don't think we need the mortar there anymore. We'll drop it on the building right here where they're all kind of crawling into. Miss. They still haven't responded or something. I don't know. They haven't turned on us. We're going to start pushing down here with infantry a little bit. Let's actually move these guys over here. And then 2-1 leader can fall in line right behind them. And that way we can try and keep some of these guys supported. I don't think we can move the machine guns yet. Okay, we got another hit. Oh, target no longer a threat. Okay, so we did not destroy it, but we did kill everybody at the AT gun. Still no line of sight there. They got to come basically across the river. But they are trying. Maybe we move back here, and we'll start moving them down. And we'll start sweeping these buildings on the west side of the water. So you guys face west. If anybody comes out of the South Bridge building, go ahead and engage. Oh. Come on. Come on. Kind of crappy line of sight, but let's put some rounds down range. There we go. Let's see if we can get these guys are crawling into the building. Okay, we got one more guy that was there, but I think that was the last one. This is developing a little slower, but I like it. They aren't just immediately destroying my tanks. So we still have to be cautious, but as our infantry sweeps to the south, I'm ready to move cheese up. So let's get these guys down here. Make sure there's nothing lurking in these buildings. I don't know if I'd try to reposition the half-track for better line of sight. I think we just let him engage them as they crawl across. So let's get Cheese brought down to here. I think he's pretty safe there, and I don't think the other AT gun can see him at all, because that spine between the buildings should be a decent elevation cover. Can we hit that team? No? There we go. Come on. No. There we go. Oh, what? Why? 1-3 did get a kill, but they lost line of sight. And Cheese has arrived. Let's get him going. I don't know. Let's move these guys down a little bit more, but we're going to have to go maybe even across and not risk running out in the open where that AT gun could turn and spot them. And I think we can move these guys down to this 3-story and into this 2-story and then down here. And then we'll move the tank up behind them. So I think it's just going to be a slow grind on these guys on the west side right now because very few units have line of sight. But they are killing them. So it's working. No visual here. If we can kill this guy in the ravine, that'd be great. Nope, we lost line of sight again. Alright, come down here, kind of the long way, and set up shop right there. They shouldn't be able to be seen by the AT gun yet. That's 50 meters in elevation. That's a huge change. Okay, we're getting some kills as they come out of that 3-story. Looks like it was a bazooka crew too, so nice to get rid of them. I want to cross to the South Bridge flag, but you know what? Let's play it safe. We're not in a rush. Let's put some smoke out, and then we'll cross the open field, and we'll move a machine gun team up there as well. We'll start trying to push towards that AT gun. All right, 2-3's still moving. Smoke out. Let's see if we can get some more. Nollmeister has line of sight-ish. He's trying to do his thing. There we go. Instant kill with 2-5. This has been fairly clean so far. Okay, another smoke. Can we get one right there? What's going on in the south? Who's shooting? Maybe it wasn't the south. I would have sworn I heard gunshots down there, but could be something else. Okay. We have smoke, so let's go ahead and run across. Once we know the building's clear, we'll move an MG up and start trying to see what else is on the west side. The AT gun's still not visible. Let's put some mortars where it was. Oh, there are people here. I don't know if we can move the tank up there or not. I don't know if it's worth risking it to save them. They might just blast it. Let's go around the long way. This is going to suck, but let's try and get up here. Infantry coming to the support. They're just like hiding down there. Why do I hear pistols? Who's carrying a sidearm right now? Okay, open up on this team across the way. Let's move the machine gun up. They can do that better. And we'll move this LMG down here to the 2-story. Move the Panzerschreck up. And let's go ahead and move our other one. No, still, why can't we see them? The building's really blocking? Alright. And they're in the next building. Oh, we're taking, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We got a bunch on the west by the riverbank. We can't hit anybody. This is going to be where we take some casualties. Let's get the LMG to open up on this. Panzerschreck, you guys crawl back. You do not need to be in this fight right now. Heavy infantry, engage the scout. If I pull Cheese up there and he gets blasted, I'm going to be upset. So we need to do something about these guys first. Crawl in the building. Well, I did say it was developing slow, and now it's not. Oh, okay. Whew. Before we took too many casualties, it's a total German victory. The battle ended because the Americans' force morale got too low, and they were forced to retreat off the map. The Germans gained control of the map, and the American battle group was forced to disband. The Germans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Americans. We killed 20 and wounded 19 and destroyed 1 gun. They killed 5 and wounded 4, and that's it. So we took 9 casualties, but we didn't lose any tanks this time, so that's a win. We've now killed 518 infantry, we've wounded 495, destroyed 42 tanks, 25 vehicles, and 13 guns. We've lost 156 men, we've lost 160 as wounded, and we've lost 17 tanks, 7 vehicles, and 1 gun. So 1-1 leader has 2 kills. 1-2 heavy infantry has a 2nd class Iron Cross and 8 infantry kills. 1-3 heavy infantry has 6 infantry kills. 1-4 Panzerschreck has 1 gun kill. 1-5 LMG has 2 2nd class Iron Crosses and 25 infantry kills. 2-1 leader was wiped out. They have 2 infantry kills. 2-2 heavy infantry has 9 infantry kills. 2-3 heavy infantry has 2 infantry kills. And 2-4 Panzerschreck has 2 infantry kills. 2-5 LMG has 6 infantry kills. Cheese 3-1 has 2 infantry kills. Panzerkalle 3-2 has 7 infantry kills. Nullmeister 3-3 has 3 infantry kills. 3-4 HMG Half-Track has 4 infantry kills. And 3-5 Mortar Half-Track has 7 infantry kills. I'm kind of surprised how few kills Cheese had, though, because he wiped out that AT gun, right? Like, unless that's part of who was in the building fighting me. So I'm not sure exactly how that works out, but that definitely didn't seem like enough kills for them to, give up the gun. All in all, though, this was a successful series of fights. I would have liked to secure Bastogne, but you know what? We made progress across the board. In our next episode, we'll begin a movement phase and the start of December 19th. Things are looking interesting going forward, so stick around to see what happens. click the subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys all in the next one.